what's going on, everybody? Can y'all hear us pretty well? Is it? Well, I mean, it's still.
I know, I'm saying a delay.
We got 2 in here. I thought we had 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, Dink and Tank.
There it was in. Hey, Dink Tank. Hey, Betty.
Hey, Mama T.
Hey, Ariel.
There we go.
I'm pretty far away from. I need to pull my phone up so I can see comments. Care Bear.
Hi, Care Bear.
Is Care Bear
Hi, Melinda.
Melinda. Right.
Teresa.
We're climbing on up there.
Dink and Tank.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see. Should be coming.
Here we go.
Come here, Sissy. Come up here.
Right.
Come on.
Lone Cowboy. What's going on, everybody? We are in the mountains of Kentucky. Yeah, we had planned on trying to set up more out here so we could have the mountain in the background, but it's been kind of raining a little bit off and on today. Of course, the day that we
Well, not only that, we bought a Wi-Fi router extender trying to get the Wi-Fi to extend out further. My mom just had the Wi-Fi put in 2 days ago. There was never Wi-Fi out here prior to that ever.
Yeah, so whenever we first come out here, we actually brought our Wi-Fi, and our Wi-Fi is like, it's almost like a hotspot. It's through T-Mobile, so it's one of the boxes, but you can bring it anywhere just as long as you can plug it in. And it worked good the whole 15-hour drive up here, and we've got literally like 1.5 miles from the house coming up the mountain, and it cut out. There's literally no phone service, nothing. So they just had Wi-Fi hooked up a couple days ago, or the day after we got here, they had Wi-Fi connected. So that's the only reason we're able to run. But it don't really extend very far. So we bought a Wi-Fi extender, like she said, just earlier today, and she's been trying to get it connected.
They couldn't even connect it.
It's just been a pain in the butt trying to get it all connected. So we're on the porch. But hey, you can see the woods. Those are Kentucky forest behind us.
Can you turn the camera? Well, you can kind of see it up that way.
Yeah, let's see if I can. I'm going to try to give y'all.
It's going to be a rocky ride. Okay. Way back.
I love it.
It is beautiful. We wanted to try to get you down there to the creek, but
yeah, that was kind of the first thought I had that I thought would be super cool. Is if we were able to set up in the creek bed back there. So yeah, I haven't posted nothing about it. So in the backyard, literally probably 25 yards off the back fence, there is a creek running off the top of the mountain that goes through here, and it is absolutely gorgeous. All flat rock and beautiful mountain spring water. Like, it is absolutely amazing.
When we first got here, I told David, I said, "Do you hear that?" It was dark. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, "Do you hear that?" He said, "No." I took him back there to that gate, and then I said,
and you can just hear that water running. And the thing is nobody's been back to the creek back there in years.
Since I was a kid.
And she was telling me about it on the way up here, and I told her, I said, "I'm going to get to that creek." And she said, "You're going to get poisoned?" I'm going to get to that creek. And bet your booty, I got to that creek.
To the creek.
Immediately the first chance I got to, and now we got to bring the kids back there. We'll have videos of it, but it's awesome stuff.
It is truly awesome God's country. Whenever they talk about God's country, this is God's country. It's something that my husband has never experienced in his life. So to me growing up and being around it, it's something that I am accustomed to.
Right. It's a part of her. Kind of like Indiana with me, you know. It was a place I always went and visited growing up. It was a second home. So, but this has been an amazing experience.
Can you put that comment on there from Dink and Tank? You should take a video of it, David. So there's going to be a lot of those videos coming through. Yes. But I'm wondering if maybe, I probably can't walk out there and record it.
Yeah. Well, and actually, look, I
we will.
just got the latest GoPro, and I got the Hero 11, and I was looking on the app while I was connecting it, and it was saying that you can go live straight from your GoPro. So if I can figure that out, maybe before we leave, possibly, I'll look into it and see what I can do. But maybe be able to go back there and do a little live walk up to the creek. Maybe, I don't know for sure, because I'm not exactly sure how all of it works.
Hi,
So.
Melinda.
But if I can, I definitely will do that.
You see, Melinda said, "Hi, Coco, baby."
But yes, for the next probably month or so, we are going to have a lot of Kentucky videos because I've got tons of footage. But it's still going to be a couple weeks before any of the Kentucky stuff is, because I think the video I posted today was a 4th of July, and then next week will be us getting ready to come to Kentucky. So we were still at home.
This is Minnie. This is my mama's baby.
Little Minnie. We got, look. Come here, Lily. Come here, Lily.
She's the backwards
Come here,
one.
Lily. Come here.
Come here, Lily.
Yeah, we've got, here,
very-
pick Lily up.
Come here.
This is Coco's sister right here. Well, I guess they all are, but
this one come out
she
of the
came
same
from
litter.
the same litter as Coco right here. This is Lily.
She's Hyde.
She's
It's okay,
yeah,
sister.
she's backwards.
Hi. Well, come on.
My bad, babe. Yeah, we've got
The
all
mama's
kinds
over
of chihuahuas. Yeah, and the mama to all of them right over there.
there.
I don't know if we can get Momo. Momo.
Lily.
That's Lily.
Say hi, Lily. Come here,
Come here, Minnie. And she's my favorite right here. This is the long hair Minnie Man. Look at Minnie.
She's a long haired chihuahua.
She's my fave.
She's so feisty. She's the most feisty one.
And then Momo. This is the
I don't want
mama.
to hurt her if I lift her up. Come here, Mama. Come here, sit.
And this is the mama to all
This
of
is
them.
all of them.
This is Coco's mama.
It's the mama. My little weasel. She's got
You
an
growling
overbite.
at. You growling
The
Yep.
good girl. My papa had these hummingbird feeders set up out here. And it's amazing to be able to watch these hummingbirds. I've never really, always when I come here, but as an adult, to be able to watch these hummingbirds. One's right there.
There's one right there.
And they keep fighting. They keep chest bumping each other. So Mom, we just come back from the store and Mama got another feeder. Well, actually 2 of them.
Yeah,
She
we got
put-
2 now. But
So
it's
they-
pretty cool. You can just sit out here and just sitting here chit-chatting. As long as you ain't paying no attention, and all of a sudden you hear bzzz,
Sounds like a massive
a helicopter. You just come up there and you look around.
They're
It's
pretty.
super cool. I love
Blue.
it. I've always loved hummingbirds. They're just amazing little animals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where we at? We have Lily. Simply Jan has a Lily, a border collie.
Aww.
Little Lily.
Lily. We love the Lily.
Yeah, keep your eye out for it. Heartland, he said he's going to keep an eye out for the videos coming up, and they're definitely coming y'all's way. And like I said, I should have enough footage to have several weeks worth of Kentucky videos.
Yeah, they
so.
said you can go live from the GoPro. Simply Jan. She said that you can go live from the GoPro, and then Dink and Take said that they got to invest in one. You know what? They were actually quite a bit cheaper here than what they were in Oklahoma. We won't tell you the amount.
No,
but
that's
it
literally
was substantial.
That's literally why I got it, because it was literally $200 cheaper than what it is in Oklahoma. And when I seen that, I was like, dude, we can't pass that. We can't pass that up. And that's pretty close to being half off. So
Yeah, it really was.
So yeah, we just
Hi,
I couldn't
Danimals.
pass it up.
Smuggy.
The animals. So what is everybody else up to? We got 10 in here. What? But yeah, other than that, man, it's just been. I don't want to go back to Oklahoma.
It's different here. The people are different.
Oh my goodness, man. So anywhere you go, it's just complete friendliness. Like, it's insane. It's just, yeah. It's and I'm not talking bad about home. I love Oklahoma. It is my home.
They're
but
just not friendly.
It's just a different experience.
It's just not friendly. It is. It is.
We've got our friendly people, of course. But not like this. Like, I mean, literally, it's just everywhere you turn around. Yeah, really just good.
They don't get in any hurry.
You run into someone at the store, and it's like you've known them your entire life.
Yeah.
That type of thing. It's just incredible. Yeah. Love it.
How hot is it at where y'all are? I looked up the heat index today to make sure my dad didn't go outside.
Yeah. We were looking it up earlier, and it was saying it's like 115 degrees.
Ooh, the heat index was like 113, 115, something like that.
You can feel the warmth here, and I mean, there's a little bit of humidity, especially because it rained a little bit this morning. But it is like a nice spring day compared to being at home working in this stuff. Yeah, it's 88 degrees right now. So
okay.
yeah, much different. Just all the way around.
I agree. Maybe we are not in the correct place in Oklahoma for them not to be friendly, which is probably.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Thank you, Jan. She said she just shared the light.
Thank
you very much. And yeah, Danimal, I agree with you. I've grown up my whole life in Oklahoma. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. It's just.
You really don't meet a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it. And it was 113.
What was it? Talking about the Zoom?
Where's
Can you
Jan?
zoom on the Go? Simply Jan asked, "Can you zoom on the GoPro or switch?" You switch?
Can you
switch the screen? No, you can't. And if you can, I haven't figured it out yet. So if you figure it out, let me know. Because I have not been able to figure that out. And as far as I know,
Animals, we are in Harlan County,
Kentucky.
Bledsoe.
Heat index. Melinda said the heat index in Texas is 110. Yeah, it's brutal back home. But we're used to it. Hey, look, Drippin' Dreamers here. What's up?
Hi, DD5.
That was another thing, man. I was been wanting to let you know. I've not been able to come on and watch. We've been so busy this week, man. Like, I've not had a whole lot of time to get on my phone. And
well, we just got internet 2 days ago, so
yeah.
Up until that point, we literally until you got off the mountain.
So
my phone still don't even work when I get off the mountain.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh, I'm glad that somebody else has been able to experience it because
yes,
it is.
Danimal,
it's beautiful.
There you go. Now you know
beautiful.
What we're saying.
It's beautiful.
But yeah. I love it out here. And I'm not. Yeah. It's the heat index is 89 here, so it's not 89. It's actually like 80, and the index is 89. Well, this right here is showing just a little bit over 80 degrees.
On the porch, we're shaded.
On the porch, so yeah. I mean, like I said, it's literally like a spring day in Oklahoma. But it's beautiful.
True.
Love it.
There's the breeze.
Love it. And then just being out here, like, there's no highways zooming by. There's no.
I mean,
you'll hear a log truck because they do a lot of logging out here, cutting trees down. Coal mining and logging, and I'm gonna get some videos of that too. There's a lot of cool, like, there's one right down the road down here that is a coal mine that is shut down now, but it's super cool. They got all the what are those things called, Tony? What is it?
Conveyors.
Conveyor, yeah, the conveyor belts that go over the road. Big old huge conveyors and chutes. It's so super cool. But I was telling Sam I wanted to go up there and actually do a video just on that, but we were looking at it, and they don't allow people to go up in there.
Yeah, it said no trespassing.
Yeah, it's personnel only, so I wouldn't be able to. But I'll be able to get shots from the outside of all of it, and I've got so much footage now of everything since we've been here, and still we haven't yet had the opportunity to actually go drive around and get the really, really beautiful, you know.
There was
we missed the
mountain
mountain goat.
goats.
We were on our way into town the other day, and
I was watching the road.
Yeah, they were in front of her mom, and Tony were in front of us, and they slowed down. I remember telling Sam, I was like, what is he doing? And then we got into town, and they were like, did you see the mountain goats? So I completely missed the mountain
goat. Said
goat.
that she wants one, apparently. That's what she said to my mama.
Wanted to go pick one up. Yeah, her niece wanted to go grab one.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's so cool out here. It's definitely an awesome experience.
They do. They really do have their own way of living.
Yeah, that is the plan here in recent time. That this will be the homestead.
Yeah. Hi, Sissy. You coming? Come on.
Yeah, keep an eye out. We're gonna have some good videos coming up for sure.
These are probably not that any of our videos were bad, but these are just gonna be better, different,
definitely different. Yeah, definitely different.
Yeah.
I really could use that. I could put. So Tony, they did. So if you remember a few weeks ago, we done the video whenever Sam's mom and Tony came up to Oklahoma. Well, as soon as they left from there, they went to Colorado, and Tony was showing me some shots that he got on his motorcycle driving through the Colorado mountains, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'll have to do that. I'll get some of that footage from Tony, and I'll put that in one of our videos just so y'all can see that, because it was super pretty, really, really pretty stuff.
At some point in our lives, we'll be traveling like they do. They travel a lot. They go see the world. Mm. Right.
Yeah. We've got things in process. We just
gonna take some time.
Yeah, nothing's 100% set in stone right now, but it absolutely is going to be a possible option for us.
Just love it out here.
Yes, me too.
I love it out here.
You know, and
I can't express it.
You know what? And what's wild is, I mean, since I was a young adult, I've always just had that feeling of one day I want to be miles and miles away from anyone and everything, and just live life, live on the land, just, you know what I mean? And there's a very good possibility that the opportunity has arisen in front of us, and I honestly think it would be pretty dumb not to jump on this opportunity. But like I said, nothing is 100% set in stone yet, but it is definitely something that we're talking about doing. And not only that, we'll be able to take care of Papaw's land and do what he did for so many years and keep it going for another 40, 50 years.
He took such good care of this place.
It is very pretty out here, and it's very well kept up. And
very.
Yes, and
he took care of it.
And if we make that decision, that's exactly what I plan on doing, and maybe adding some new cool things to it as well. So.
We can, Melinda. We could get goat.
Yep.
We could get the goat.
Yeah.
Yes, Jan.
As far as right now, we've.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah.
There are bears.
Got the bears out
seeing
here.
Paw prints along his driveway, muddy paw prints.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And
there is peace
and
here.
Talk about feeling the presence of God. I mean, it's a 24/7 thing being in a place like this.
David
And
went back there to the creek. Yeah, it might have been yesterday or the day before, and he come back and said, "I almost fell asleep."
yeah, I just
laying
went
out there
back
at the
there
creek.
in the middle of that creek bed. There was like a little rock pile right there in the middle of the water flowing around you, and I laid on my back and literally was stuck there for probably a good 45 minutes.
It was gone for a while.
And it was just, I don't know, words just can't really explain it.
No.
It's just so much peace and so much presence. I mean, it's just amazing.
Okay, Danimals.
You what?
The BRB.
Oh, okay. But what has everybody else had going on? Well, I don't think we haven't seen you since the last 4th of July. Did everybody have a safe and good 4th of July?
Nobody got themselves with fireworks.
Heartland City has a year on his lease, and then they're going to start looking for land.
Mm.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Well, we got prayers. We'll put prayers out for you on
Yes.
that. I mean, especially in the world we live in today, like that's absolute, almost a complete necessity is to be in a place where if it has to happen, you can be self-sufficient, if you know what I'm saying. And right here, we would be able to do that. If all the world closed off around us, we could still live the rest of our life right here. You know, as long as you know how to hunt and fish and do all that kind of stuff.
Water.
All you need
Put
some woods and some water and a place to lay your head, and you'd be all right.
This would be a better place to do a garden. I couldn't, not that I really tried a whole lot, but we did have a garden out there at one point. Kara and her husband had got it going, but it was really hard to try to keep, and I don't know if maybe it was the placement of where the garden was because the heat was barreling down on it in Oklahoma, but that's something that I am going to start learning a little bit more about. I don't have a green thumb.
Yeah.
Neither does my mother.
But we can learn it. Huh? Awesome, man. I think this is the most we've had in a live so far. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're reading the comments.
Yeah. Let me see what's going on.
Processing onions.
I think
and
everybody's just kind of talking amongst each other.
That's okay.
That's awesome. Yes. That's what it's about.
Processing. So Jan said with Simply Jan Homestead said that she's processing onions and garlic. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Processing. So are you meaning growing?
Are they like picking them and cleaning them, like
and just
getting them
like
out of your
stored?
garden?
Is that what you mean
or
by
are you
processing?
canning? That's something else I'd like to learn how to do. Yeah, garlic and onion, definitely. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Onion powder.
Onion powder. Okay. Check.
Interesting. So you would have to dry them out. Oh.
She says she chops them and freezes them.
Interesting.
Okay. So then you just got them stored up.
Got you a stock.
Stocking up. There you go.
It's golden for your garden.
Right on. Right on, Melinda. We will definitely keep that in. Oh, wrong one. Definitely keep that in mind.
Keep the goat.
Simply Jan said, yes, I made onion powder.
She's so fun.
That's awesome. And that's also what's cool about this too, is we've got a community out there that can help us to learn these kinds of things that, you know, on our own we would it would have been more trial and error. So
but I'm excited
awesome.
to try to learn these new things.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. It's been I miss my mama, that was for sure. I hate the situation that brought us here, but I'm thankful that I've gotten to spend some time with my mom. And I got to see my brother and sister-in-law and my nieces, which that's awesome. I have a little niece that they're going to be. She has epilepsy. So it was really good to watch the growth in her once they got her on the right medication, to watch her grow and not having any more seizures, because you could tell she was just miserable. But now, hopefully, in a few months, they can start weaning her off of that, which
Hey,
that's
Tiny
a
Farm
blessing.
Nuggets. Tiny Farm Nuggets. Sorry, babe.
No. Just melts my heart to know that there's improvement. She's doing well. Watered veggies in the garden this morning, dry and smoky here in Sacagawea. Do you still have a fire going on around your area?
Who is it?
I'm trying. Lori. She said.
Where's fire?
Watered veggies and garden this morning, dry and smoky again here.
Hey.
Mom knew about it. She just asked.
Really?
You still got a fire going on?
Is there like wildfires going on around there or something?
Still like
Just
coming from the
north of 'em?
Canada area still? Is that what you're meaning?
Okay. Yep,
She said north of us. Bless your heart.
Well, yeah, we'll be definitely praying
Praying
for
for
you
you.
on that.
Probably
That
hard
is
to breathe.
no good. Up in the territory.
That's been going on a while.
Tiny Farm Nuggets. Where are you from, Tiny Farm Nuggets? If you don't
Tiny
mind me
Farm
asking.
Nuggets. Up in the She's so feisty.
What are you even barking at?
A bird.
She's barking at birds.
Yes. It's a little Minnie, the long-haired
That's funny. So the long-haired Minnie, she likes to bark at
She's
things
feisty.
like that. Earlier, Coco was going nuts on the porch chasing flies. Like he was literally occupied forever chasing flies around.
He's sitting right at my feet right now. You know, feisty.
Fainting goats.
Oh!
Our many long-haired, silky fainting goats are finally free.
We in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
All right.
All right. So are you close to the DD5 and Come On Homestead and all them guys?
I think they're on the mountain too.
I haven't seen. I don't know if Mike's still in here or not. DD5 was in here earlier. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing him comment.
I'm glad they stopped it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Love Mike, Melissa.
Yes. Love y'all. Look at
Look at that fence.
That's cute.
Is that Lily?
Yeah, she was flipping it around,
Playing with their treat.
Yeah.
Spent weekend putting up fence so they could raise
Oh,
parts
that's
of
hard
field.
work.
That's awesome.
Hard work.
Absolutely. But that's cool that they're free to roam now.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yeah, this whole area
Oh,
is
you
already fenced
Better
in.
believe that. Being able to graze around.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. That's good. That's where I'm ready for us to get to that point where we've got our animals and our chickens and we're ready to rock.
I'm missing my other boys though. I'm missing them.
Tiny farm.
Miss Kara has been awesome. She's been taking
Yes.
care of our animals.
Yes,
while
thank
we're
you,
out.
Care Bear,
I
so
love you.
much.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we love you, and we are so thankful for you. Be
So
there for us.
thank
And Tiny Farm Nugget said, yes, we are close to Bobblehead and Drew, Lindsay, Dogman. Cool. So you're right
Cool.
there. All y'all is just kind of right there in your own little group right there in that part of Arkansas. That is awesome. That is
pretty
so
cool,
cool. That is really cool. That'll be the only thing that if we move this way, we will be moving away from the family. But
well,
with this, we will be still, we will still be
it still
connected.
would be closer than us traveling to Oklahoma. But I mean, from Oklahoma to Arkansas.
To Arkansas?
From Oklahoma to Arkansas, it probably wouldn't take as long. But,
No,
I mean,
from
we're
Oklahoma to
still
Arkansas,
not
it's the
that
next state
far.
over, babe. It's only a few hours.
I know, but I'm
But that's okay.
It's still not
You
that
got
far.
Mississippi 3. They're from Mississippi, so we've got family that's out there. That's not right there in our area. Most of us are Oklahoma and Arkansas, but that's okay because, like I was telling Sam, out here, dude, YouTube content will be freaking endless. Like there's
all he's talking about.
Literally, like I could just walk around the woods and make videos for the rest of my life. Just you know what I mean? Like it's just so much.
Yes.
Yeah, we're right on the border of Tennessee, West Virginia.
I think it's Virginia.
Just Virginia. So Virginia, we literally drove about 20 minutes. Which way is that?
I have west.
East. That's east, isn't it? That's east.
This west.
We went east. Okay. Well, anyway, we went about 20 minutes east, and you cross in. You go to Tennessee. You're in Tennessee. Then you go a little bit this way, and then you're in Virginia, and then you go this way, and then you're back in Kentucky. So we're like right there in that corner, right there.
The tri-state area.
It's super cool. It is super cool.
Dave had been to Tennessee before, but he had never been.
Never been to Virginia. Never been to Virginia. Now I can say I have. I kind of just rode right through the corner of it. But hey, I went to Virginia.
You went to Virginia. Beautiful.
Yeah, super cool. Okay, Melinda.
Look at Molly. Huh. Yeah.
And still, I mean, no matter what, I'm going to be in the OP till the day I die. So that's never going to change, no matter what location I'm at.
Stank and Stabby.
Hello,
Hi!
Stank and Stabby. Hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. I don't think.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tiny farm nuggets. There's
Yes,
beautiful
lots.
country out here.
Yeah. We got New York in the house. Country out there. Yes, absolutely. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. And
You just can't even in the videos. It's just in awe and amazement.
It really is.
God's hand.
It really is.
That's what I keep
I
saying.
could drive by the same mountain every single day, and I still get that same excited reaction to it. I mean, it's just that amazing.
Yeah.
It is absolutely just. I can't wait. I think tomorrow we've got a few things that we do have to take care of, but I want to spend a little time where me and Sam actually go drive and stop at some locations and get a lot of good footage of just
kind of get the overview of
the amazement. Like it's just you'll see what I'm saying, and you'll completely understand what I'm trying to say. And not only that, we got
Melinda.
the Hero 11 now, baby, so we're gonna get some good shots. Oh, did Melinda have to go?
I can't see
I thought
it.
she said she had to be.
she said be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she says she'd be right back. I don't think she's leaving.
Look how precious.
But if
these
you
are.
aren't, we love you, Melinda.
Molly's laying on the table.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Mom. I thought she said she'd be right back. She'll be right back. But
So why
I'm so glad you guys stopped in. We still got 15 people in here. We got so much love for you guys. Like, y'all are, I mean, y'all's what gives me the excitement to get on here and do this, man. Like, it's so much different than whenever I first started a year ago. So I went probably 4 or 5 months basically talking to nobody because nobody knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? It was still fun. But now there's just so much more meaning to it because we do, even though it's just a handful of people, we know that we have that group of people that like to watch our videos. So that I'm have that feeling of talking to you.
Friendship.
Yeah. So it gives it that much more, excitement and fun and meaning. And just
thank you, Stinking Stabby.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
It means a lot.
Yeah, you're awesome too. And you've been around from like in the beginning. You're one of the OGs. Yeah, because I can remember talking to you like back not even long after I started. We had conversations.
Stinking Stabby.
Yeah.
I remember him talking about
Yeah, talking about New York.
name.
Remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
New York.
New York
Is that how you
City.
say that?
It will grow too. Yes. Yeah. And we've noticed that too. And I'm pretty sure
By
I've
God's
mentioned
grace.
on here before that when we first started, Samantha wanted nothing to do with any of it. Like she wanted no part of it. It was just my thing. And I was always having to tell her, like, look, I'm telling you that if we stay consistent and we actually keep with it, I mean, it'll grow somewhere. And even if it just grows to just like a small community of friends, and having friendship with people, that's cool enough with me. I mean, it's just, I don't know. But then after it was whenever we went to the meetup, and then all of a sudden, like, it was like, and you could actually see that, hey, this is actually starting to do something, and her interest started to grow a little more. It's not like she was trying to convince me not to do it or anything like that.
I just didn't want to be in it.
Yeah, she just didn't want really no part of
I am a very private person.
Yeah.
So this has been a growth situation for me.
And it's funny because we are almost completely opposite in that regard. Like me, I'm very
open.
I love people. I'm a very energetic and well, I'm not saying that, but I'm a spunky. That's my nature, and I think that's why it really, I don't know. I just kind of connected with doing this style of thing, and like I've said before too, it's almost like a mental type therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
been good for you.
You let things off your chest and. Oh yeah, tell them. Yeah, because these roads out here. So you gotta imagine we're in the middle of a mountain. Okay, so these roads are like this, and there's a guardrail and dead straight drop. So when we first got here, so Sam, I've heard about it from Sam and her family over the years of having to go up these mountain trails, and there's Cheryl. That's Mama Cheryl.
Say hi to Cheryl. Yeah.
And so when we got here, I was super nervous coming in. Like, she had worked it up so much that I was almost scared to death, because I've told y'all before, I don't do heights. I am not a heights dude. I can't stand it. Like, it literally makes me sick to my stomach. So as we're coming up here, finally we got the trip. Well, when we got here, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, so you couldn't see nothing. So in my mind, I'm picturing like this loose rock road with half your tires hanging off the mountain, and
it used to be.
that's what I was picturing in my mind. So I'm like this the whole way up here, and then the next day we took a ride, and hey man, they got guardrails up. It's not as bad as
they used to not have guardrails up. I used to always be scared climbing up this mountain because I knew sitting in the back seat looking out the window.
Well, the way your mother drove.
Woo. That's how my Aunt Dodie. So we were going up to the funeral home, and she turned and looked at me. She said, "Do you get car sick?" I said, "Not usually." Oh Lord, I could not look out the window. I had to stare up the front passenger headrest the whole way because she was.
Oh, never dear life. Oh crap, handle, where you at?
They're just so used to it, though.
Yeah, that's what they know.
The road is 55 miles per hour.
Yeah, and I mean it's.
Yeah, she's gone, and it's.
You're either going directly uphill like this for a long ways, or you're going down, and it's yes, yeah. Like this.
Like there's not a straight path at all.
Yeah, and like I said, you pass local people, and they're not taking it easy like you are.
They'll pass you.
Yeah, that is another thing. It's insane. Well, we were going. I think we was headed down to the service the other day, and we had her family following us, and we had a log truck or a dump truck in front of us, and so I was the first one in line. So you're going about 30 miles an hour following this dump truck, and then all of a sudden there's like 4 cars going down a mountain doing this, just
passing it.
Good grief, that's insane. Like, it was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Danimals said that I drove through the mountains in western North Carolina, no guardrails. That was sketchy. That's how it was here, and I think that there was probably some fatalities, so they chose to finally put the guardrails up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably why they did end up putting guardrails up. I'm sure that they probably had one too many people slip off the edge, and as a safety precaution, I'm sure. I'm surprised that they went as long as they did with not having guardrails up, to be honest with you. That's kind of mind-blowing to me. But
Mama takes care of her baby.
Away from the cliffs, I don't try, so I think it makes it worse. Yeah.
So do you all think that any like dogs, like after they've been separated, do you think that the mama dog still remembers who her babies are?
Yes, that's a very good
Because
question.
she's sitting here.
She's been like this since we've gotten here with Coco.
Telluride. My mama said that she's gone down that road in Telluride. $1 Million Highway. Yes.
Yeah,
she's
that
babying
is
him.
cool. Yeah. I wondered about that.
She's seen him several different times, but
Drew almost got ran over in a VW bus going down mountain by a dump truck. That ain't no good, man, because I promise you. And that's one thing that Tony was teaching me out here. Whenever you're pulling out of the driveway, you got to be super quiet, because you can only see maybe 75 yards each way, and so if they're coming up, like and literally I think the second time me and Tony left here that day, we were pulling out, or no, we was pulling in, and we was just about to turn in, and just about that time, here come one of those logging trucks, just, I mean, insane. If you were to get tagged by that, you'd been done. It'd been absolutely done.
Don't get logging or cold trucks. They will run you down.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Uh-oh, I had a server problem. I hope we ain't... Okay. My comments just knocked out on my phone for some reason.
Downshift going down the steep. Yeah.
It's back.
Yes, they haul here.
They have been trying to teach me that kind of thing. That was another thing. Her Uncle Jeff was behind us that day that we were behind the dump truck, and he was mentioning how I was on my brakes the whole way down the hill. This is Tony right here.
That's my mama's husband, Tony. He's a nut, I'll tell you. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize on behalf of anything that may or may not come out of his mouth. He's done well this far.
Yes.
No,
everybody says hi, Tony.
Hey, just remember, when you get to the top of the hill, drop your transmission down into 3. That way you don't have to ride your brakes all the way down.
Yeah. So
you won't be buying new pads and rotors every other day.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. Her Uncle Jeff was saying the next day, you might want to check those brake pads before y'all leave, because I was on those brakes all the way down that hill. Down. So we will definitely be checking that out before we make our trip back home. We plan on actually heading back Saturday morning. I think we're going to get up early Saturday morning, head back. We'll get home late Saturday night, and then we'll have Sunday to chill out and back to work on Monday. Yay!
Real a minute.
I'm thankful to have a job, though. That's what I keep telling myself. Thanks.
Yep. Every day's a holiday.
That's exactly what Tiny Farm Nuggets, that's what I just put up right before you said that. If we downshift going down the steep grades too.
Stinking Stabby said red or glowing red brakes. I know, that's what my uncle said. He said, I'm surprised I didn't see smoke coming out. He was looking.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing earlier today. So I'm learning it.
National Park.
Yeah.
There was a PT Cruiser. They pulled over, and the lady said, do you smell something? And I look over at her front wheel, and there is literally, because they were so hot, it wasn't on fire, but there was smoke coming off of the rotors and pads.
That's no good.
She'd fired them puppies up all the way down that mountain.
So eventually, everything's going to start molding together with your brakes and your calipers and all that. Be no good. Yeah, I have her papa's truck that I guess he run it off in a ditch here a while back, and we're trying to fit. It's got a little bit of a shape, so we dug in that today, and I'm pretty sure it's the control arm on the driver's side. So we went down to O'Reilly's today, and we ordered that. So that's what I've got to do tomorrow. We're gonna try to get that control arm changed, and then, like I said, once we get done with that, then we're gonna go cruise around. And like I said, we've been really busy since we've been here, but in the free time we've had, like I said, I've got tons of footage, or as much as I can possibly get.
Yeah.
the camera's been in my hand, ready to get that
Quite
shot.
a bit.
Yeah.
Been working on your truck too, stinking stabby. Yeah. What's
Always
wrong with your
fun.
truck?
Yeah, what's wrong with the truck? Stank.
Gang.
Stank.
S&S.
Stank. Stank and stabby. I love it. I love it. Oh, no, judgment here. Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
O2 sensors and EGR valves. Fun.
That does not sound
You always gotta
easy.
love working on the vehicles. I feel like I'm always working on a vehicle, which is fine. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe
he's
I'm just a
learning.
little different breed, but I like cutting grass. I just like, and I think a big part of it is just seeing the finished product. Okay, so going out and doing a yard and the grass is all grown up, and you go in and being able to enjoy what you just turned into beauty. You know, I don't know. I've just always been that way.
Right. It's the end result.
Yes, the
Of
end
the-
result
of the labor.
what you just did.
New channel name. What's wrong with my truck?
Simply Jan Homestead. Thank you, Simply Jan. Yeah, she told us
Hi.
that she shared us. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
There's no judgment here either.
Nope. A shift and improved kit and my Turbo 350 will go in any. If you put it in first, it will put you in the windshield. Like, when it downshifts, is that what you're meaning? Like
Yeah.
the okay.
Oh, so you've got you a hot rod.
I'm not educated with. You're the hummingbird. Not educated with mechanical things.
Sweet. What did Nug say? I love you guys. This is so much fun.
He loves doing this.
Yeah, and you know, I was really trying to stay on our schedule, and we were gonna try to do Tuesday, but Tuesday was actually was it Tuesday? Tuesday was,
It
the long
the
service.
The visitation funeral.
Yeah, so that was we were literally it was all day. We were busy all day long, so there was no way of doing it. And
No.
and like I said, we just now got internet and stuff hooked up out here.
You don't realize how much you use your electronics until you can't.
Ain't that the truth? So the first 2 nights that we were here, we had no phone to play
I was
with.
playing solitaire.
So, you know, and but at the same time, it's kind of nice to be honest with you. So it kind of just forces you to put your mind in a different area.
I was just worried about my dad. That's all that I was
Yeah.
really concerned with.
Yeah,
Just
because
checking
not
in on my
only
dad.
like literally not just Wi-Fi, like we had no cell phone service. Her mom is the only one that could get like 1 bar.
Yeah,
on
Tony
her
was
phone.
able,
Oh,
I
and
think,
Tony,
get
okay,
1
would
bar.
get a little bit of service if you're standing in the right spot.
I used to be able to. I used to be able to prop it up in that back window and the side window. I don't know what
I don't know.
happened.
Whatever the services we've got now, zero. Like,
It
we
took 'em,
tried
like-
every little inch and cranny.
It
Nook
took
and
them
cranny.
like 3 hours to get the Wi-Fi hooked up.
Yeah.
Instead of like our T-Mobile box, all we did was plug it in.
Yeah, and like I
So
said,
it's different.
we brought our hotspot, and it worked good for 15-hour drive until we literally got like maybe 3 minutes away from the house and cut completely out. Like
Straight
no
dead
service, nowhere, just dead. But we've got Wi-Fi now. We're up and rolling.
Hey, let's trade paint. See y'all later and have a great day. Thank
Later.
you, y'all too.
Later,
Thank
let's
you.
trade paint. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate you so
Very
much. Alright, how long have we been on now? Okay, 50 minutes. We got 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Months. We did have a
11 minutes for
jetpack
months. Okay. Okay, so we didn't have internet
for months. We did have a jetpack and it's done. Now we finally have
Oh, you got the fiber optic.
Ooh.
Is that like the best? I mean, other than
What is
it's
the
like the best? Okay.
is it really?
Yeah. You can't
So
get
what
it
is
here.
like Starlink? I keep hearing about this Starlink, and I know it's like an Elon Musk new thing. It's supposed to be some really good Wi-Fi. I don't.
Sure it's
I think
expensive.
it's like it's pretty new. I'm pretty sure. If anyone knows, I just keep hearing people talking about Starlink, so I don't know if it's just like a
Bye,
stronger internet. Who is Sean? Is Sean Let's Trade Paint? Okay. Satellite. Okay. So then you're pulling off a satellite instead of a tower somewhere. So that makes sense. So it's going to reach more places.
Put Jan's comment on there.
Where at?
Your testimony video.
Thank you, Simply Jan. I really do appreciate that. And you know, we actually ended up having which I expected. We did have a couple of negative comments on there. But I kind of just expected that, and there was actually a couple of them that I had to delete off of there because I mean they just went on this crazy rampage, which is quite ridiculous.
Talking about how I'm not sober when I literally just got the news that they called hospice in.
Yeah, just.
And he still wanted to put a video out. So
like I said, I was actually a little hesitant before I posted that video for that reason because I just knew that.
Yeah.
But after it being a week later and the positivity we've gotten from it, and I don't regret it. I'm glad that we did it. And
there's still so much more, but just because of the situation, we'll eventually go into depth.
Yeah.
About much more, but
yeah. Oh man, I've got endless stories of crazy stories of, you know, and if any of everybody's interested in it, hearing them, like I said, we've got some stories.
Tiny farm nuggets.
But
Jeff
thank you so much.
Likes his so he has Starlink, but they like their fiber optic.
Are you out of here, Heartland? See you, Heartland. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. You have a great evening as well. Love you guys. Thank you for coming by.
Bye. Thank you. Are we NASCAR fans? I'll be honest with you.
Not really.
No.
Not really. I don't mind watching it, but
it gives me anxiety. I can't.
Not like I am with like my Chiefs. I mean, that's what fan I am. That's really. And the thing with crazy about sports is my favorite sport to play is baseball. Like if I had to choose a sport it would be baseball. But watching the game, I'm a football guy. Yeah,
like
I'm a football guy. I like to watch football and.
Yeah, I grew up basketball all the way.
Stinking Savvy said, "Ignore the negativity." Yeah, you're exactly right. But sometimes it's kind of hard.
It's
I ain't gonna lie
like,
to you.
Really?
That one long comment that I deleted off there, like it literally bugged me all day long, and I don't know why. I just and even knowing, like, man, it's just someone being just I don't know, and I don't even want to go. Just crazy. I don't know, but. You know, it wore off. You know, I think it was more of a almost like an anger. Like, why would someone even try to put some negative stuff on there like that? But it's all good. I expected it. This is the internet, and there's going to be tons of all different kinds of people on here, and it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, thank you, Jan. I appreciate you stepping up. I really do.
Yes, I seen that comment, Jen, you put on there, and I really appreciate that. That felt good. That was awesome. Because Mom actually said something the first time. She seen it before I did, and I put my comment, and then I seen that you said something as well.
So
and we really appreciate that. Because it probably is something like that. Like, it's probably somebody that watched the first 2 minutes of the video, immediately made their own assumption, started talking trash and clicked off the video and didn't even pay no mind to what the story was or what was actually going on. And like I said, it's all good. It's all good.
Yes, Kara. Look at the positive side. Their comments are boosting your videos. That's exactly what David had commented. Something along the lines of, "Well, we appreciate your view, though."
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm missing anybody's comments, I am really sorry.
Okay, you like to play baseball, Danimals. Up through high school, still never really got into watching it, just like playing the. Yeah, it's different.
Isn't that funny? Like, I absolutely love baseball. Like, I lived baseball.
He was good at it.
I don't know. I was just a natural at baseball, and it's the same way. Like, I don't know. I can watch baseball and I can get into it, but it's nothing like watching a college football, game or a NFL game. I don't know. It's just, I don't, it's weird like that.
Yeah, I can't watch golf.
Right.
Thank
It's a
you,
little
Robin.
more exciting than golf, but yeah.
Go out and laugh at me while
Look. Bennett starts football camp Monday.
All right.
Woo, woo,
yeah, I'm really excited
yeah.
about that. Because I think if it wasn't for Uncle David, he still wouldn't be playing football today.
Mama
Am I right?
Mama was worried. What position did you play? Were you pitcher?
I was a pitcher and shortstop. And then I also played outfield as well whenever they needed me. Just kind of, those were my positions. Left field, shortstop, and pitcher. But I was really good at pitching. Like, I had like a 85-mile-an-hour fastball when I was 14 years old. Like, I had a natural fire for an arm back in the day.
Kara said Bennett's nervous.
Threw it all the way. I'm sure he is.
He'd be just fine. He is just as
Them
athletic
bugs
as
will
his
go
dad
away
and his uncle.
as soon as he gets out there and starts
Once he learns it.
sticking his shoulder into some kid and taking out some aggression. Yeah, those butterflies are going to go away. I promise you. He's going to love it. And I'm going to love watching him. I can't wait.
Thinking Savvy or Stank or S&S said, "Dang, that's fast."
Yeah, I had a.
Yeah.
I remember one story. Me and my friend. So I had a buddy. He was like 3 years older than me. I was a freshman or a sophomore in high school, and he was a senior. And we went to the Tulsa State Fair, and there were a bunch of kids. I think they were seniors, and they went to Union High School, and they were having a little competition. There was 2 or 3 of them seeing who could throw the hardest. And I've always been really shy. Like, I definitely wouldn't have been the person to jump up there and do this. But my buddy went up there. He's like, "Yeah, watch this. This kid's a freshman, and he goes to a 1A high school." And I threw that ball, and it was literally, I can't remember exactly how fast it was, but it was in the mid-80s, and it went right through that little bitty flat. Like, I made those seniors. That was a moment in life that I will never forget that day. That was so cool.
Hi, Betty.
But unfortunately, I threw every bit of all of that away, and yeah.
Simply Jan. No judgment here with Tish Ross. David has an amazing testimony. He and Sammy have been through the fire and come out to the glory of God.
Yes.
All the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
Thank you, Simply Jan. We really appreciate that.
Very much. Just taking the time to learn about us too.
We are very proud of how far we have come, and I think it's a very healthy and righteous pride. And yes, and
like
definitely not afraid to share where we've been and what we went through to get where we are, and hopefully our story can give somebody else, the motivation and the hope that it's possible. There's nothing impossible. If I can break through what I broke through, because I was an addict. Like, I wasn't just an addict. Like, I was really, really bad, and I was really bad for a very long time. And if I can pull myself out of something like that, there's not a person in this world that can't change their lives. And I truly believe that deep in my heart.
Yeah.
And if I can help anybody, even if it's just
by God's grace
inspirational
and mercy,
from our story, then that means the world to us. It absolutely does.
We could not have done it without God. There's no question about it.
Oh, no.
There's no question about it. We had to cling to something. And that's what we chose. And it was scary. It was scary initially. Tiny farm nuggets. I pulled my head out once. Congratulations to you. We understand.
It's not. It wasn't easy. And that's the thing about following Jesus is it's a simple thing. Like, the concept of it is very simple, but it's not easy. It's not easy. That's exactly why he says that the road to righteousness is narrow and few will make it, and the opposite way is wide and many will fall down, because it's not easy. But it is a very simple concept.
It is.
Love Christ, give him your heart, and try everything you can to live by his commandments, and he will do something with your life. And we were living proof of that.
Did you see Simply James on it?
I went on no judgment here with this and gave my testimony about my children being kidnapped. Whoa.
My word.
Wow. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to get on there and check that
Yeah.
out. So is it your testimony in there on their channel? Is that what you're saying?
Whew.
Thank you. This is one of many of my Chiefs hats. And that's another thing. I am a hat guy. Like you won't hardly ever see me without a hat on my head.
Jan said yes.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely, Jan. We will definitely be going to check that out. And everybody else, go check that out as well.
Yes.
We will be going to watch that. And thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Come on down.
All right.
Okay, we definitely will. As a matter of fact, we will do that this evening when we go to lay our heads down. That's what we'll do. We'll get on there and watch your testimony, Jan.
Yep. I want to hear it. So come on down.
All right, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and cut this off here. This was super cool. I think this is honestly probably one of the best lives we've had so far. And we thank you all so much. And we were really worried, or not worried. We were a little concerned with whether or not how good it was going to go, since it's on a different day and a different time frame and all of that. So we wasn't sure. Matter of fact, me and Mom were just on the phone before we went on live, and she was saying the same thing. Well, let's see what's going to happen. We know, but it has turned out amazing.
And thank you for telling us that you believe that we're good people. I wanted to say that really quick. I'm trying to go back and find it.
And thank you, Jan. Yes, everybody, hit that thumbs up. Let's get as many thumbs up on there as possible. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but I know it kind of activates the algorithm to where our stuff will be pushed out a little more, the more people that hit the like button. So yes, do that. And all right, guys, we love y'all, and we thank you so much for coming by. And we will be back on our live for Tuesday next week. We will be going live Tuesday. I think we did change the time till 6, so we will be live at 6.
So my mama can watch it.
Yes, so that Cheryl will be able to get in there and watch our live. So, all right, guys, we will see you next Tuesday at 6 Central Time. Okay? All right, love you guys. Until next time. Peace.
Bye.